Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Should be a wet one. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better.
So they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. An injured player on that one, and it's Nick Bosa. Game stopped as they come to look at the outstanding defender. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now he's going to bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got his hand at Slayton, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Formation for the Giants.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They are led by their quarterback.
They told me that my team fit out of 10, bitch, that's what I needed. Cause I've been kicking fucking far and work too hard and just be easy. I done paid my cards and beat the odds, just be even. I done ran it up and double back to be defeated. I say, I need a reason. Looking to the sky like, Lord, is it really my season? That's how I've been tweaking. I had to take some time and figure out why I was dreaming. I jumped head first in the deep end. Thanks, right, but I'm sleeping.
That rich gang lifestyle, life's marble floors, gold turtles, and chandeliers. Big money, nigga. Take the jet. LA hit the pity, booling in a bando with a few bitches. And they go to trip, drinking that GTV, that tequila, smoking them stun blunts. Big dog, nigga, we never hung over, never. Popping bigger numbers with my nigga, straight beat zone, straight beat. Shout out to my love, my blood, my team, my gang, my family, nigga, you know we
They're situated just 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. And they lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their 6'3" quarterback, the 3rd overall selection in 2018, Sam Darnold.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Darnold looking to start with a pass. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Now it's Darnold. Under pressure, they got him again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they draw up. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. He'll take it at the 42. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, I'm not taking a turn to negative town, even though it's going to sound like it. The 2 interceptions he threw last week, those obviously have to be eliminated. That was the focus of practice this week. But let's face it, he did throw 3 touchdown passes.
And they got the win.
So I think it was a good week for him to work on things. Had some positives, the win being first and foremost. Now he's just got to eliminate those interceptions. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard.
On play action, now Rodgers.
Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
That's complete. It's Neighbors.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 51 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatterbury. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Darnold down to throw.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Darnold. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Oh, me.
Now
Oh, me.
down on as the punt team sending this one away.
That is day 2 now.
Punt and 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The drive begins with McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 30.
Play action. Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up from the shotgun to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. On 4th down. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive begins with a 1st down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Robinson hauling it out. No gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Now 3rd down and long.
It must seem like don't love you no more. It felt so real. I thought it was
scoreless after 1.
I don't want to give up with no hope. Nigga fucking
ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
I get it. Bitches. I get it. Shit's over.
Here's Darnold. That one taken in by Neighbors.
Only if she overturned.
Across the 25 before going out of bounds. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion. And that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. James. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On the go, it's Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll go down here around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, and what's been a scoreless first half.
The fans watching and they still my thumb. I'm gone. I don't see no time with the pattern, the static. Would you rather till I got it? Taught it with my daddy. Yeah, bottom green. Let's get you pretty down. I ain't noticed all the damages.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Man, you can't guess it all, yeah. The challenges for sipping on that
The Giants
packages.
going to go ahead and use the first of their
SLT, the
timeouts
challenges.
as they'll talk things over
The
prior to this
backflip.
upcoming second down play.
Ain't no meaning like a project dynasty.
Again, McCaffrey.
I got reach the nose, scamming the screen.
For a touchdown.
Got the rebound.
Christian McCaffrey with
Oh, the
his
Soldier
14th
rebound.
rushing touchdown
Yeah.
of the year.
Got the
As his guys are
rebound.
first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Shorty's on purchase sesame
Hold in these wet
fast.
conditions, the point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The New York set to take the field. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows, they're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
They'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Association.
3rd
Liar.
and 3. Here's Rodgers. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Rodgers to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing now is Rodgers. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And it's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before half for Rodgers. Touchdown! George Kittle in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And as we check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently second in that category. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Nick Bosa getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Michael Williams in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Here's Jamie Gillen as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. That's taken on the 25. An excellent return that time, 26 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Again, they run again. It's McCaffrey. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. And now they're in the hurry-up. On play action, it's Rodgers. Connects with Kittle underneath. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Oh, boy, Christian McCaffrey shaken up, so hold everything here as they're going to take a look at it.
On the ground, it's James. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's James. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They come up short here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. See if they can put this drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Yes.
And it is now 21-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. And the Giants ready to come out now. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. How many teams patient enough to stick with the run? Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Now Darnold keeps it. And he will have a Giants 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now Darnold. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
That's what I think she strikes.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run it with James. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. James. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's James. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That's caught by Jennings. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is Rodgers. Open man, the tight end Tonjes. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 24-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's James. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a handoff up the middle. James. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This is up and good from Pinheiro. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Darnold now to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Darius Slay with a pick. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line.
Complete to number 14, DK Metcalf.
Rodgers looking to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
14 more yards.
On first down, it's James. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 9. Brings up
Up the middle they go. James. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now a handoff up the middle. It's James. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Throwing is Rodgers. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle.